welcome back to my channel, as cringy as that is. I'm going to do a evening routine with my 13-month-old. Where is the time actually going? I don't understand. She just turned a year old. How's another month been and gone? She's a bit grizzly, but she's fit. I say I didn't actually eat dinner with her because I didn't feel that hungry, but I had a big lunch. But she's just had her dinner. I've tidied up from that, and then I have just been upstairs to lay everything out for bath time. I find that easier. She's okay on herself, on her own downstairs for, you know, a couple of minutes whilst I go up and quickly do that. So she's good with what not touched sort of thing. And she'll mostly just stay in one spot anyway. If I just give her something different to what she was playing with, I can quickly run upstairs, do what I need to do. So I've just been to do that. I lay out like a changing mat on the floor in the bathroom, put out her pajamas, a clean vest, a clean nappy, and yeah, just basically prep for bath time so that when I take her upstairs, I don't need to do any of that. I don't need to hold her or put her somewhere upstairs, because upstairs is a little bit more daunting. I've got a stair gate over the kitchen. Obviously I've got a door here anyway, but I can't shut the door. But now that I've got the stair gate here, but obviously the stair gate, she can't get into the kitchen, and I can shut the other door, so she's literally just in the lounge on her own. She's okay for the couple of minutes whilst I quickly run up and do that. So I've just done that, and I'm going to take her up in a minute and we will do bath time, and then yeah, I'll show you the rest of our evening routine. We're running a little bit later today because we had a later dinner, but I normally start our sort of bath time and like evening routine at 6 o'clock. So normally we go up at 6 o'clock for her bath, because she doesn't do bath and then straight to bed, because we just don't do it like that. So yeah, we go up, and so I'm going to take her up in a second and do bath time. Yeah. You love bath time, don't you? Other arm out. And then we do undo this. The chaos. Yeah. That's... Okay. You're not actually ready yet. Stand up. Leg out. Other leg. You sound like a dog. Other leg out. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Excuse me. You're probably trying to help, but that's not very helpful. I'm putting everything in. Oh. Okay. And she's in with all of her toys. I don't put loads of water in because otherwise I end up getting soaked, but it's enough. She literally loves bath time. Okay, so this is what I have put in Ottilie's bath. I panicked then, I saw the 3+, but it's 3+ months. And yeah, it's just called Snuffle Babe. Just because she's teething, she's a bit snuffly, so it's good. But I also have this one as well. We like a bit of a Child's Farm. And then just her shampoo, which is this, basically the Aldi version of Child's Farm. So yeah, we use the Aldi shampoo. And yeah, they all smell very nice. And then we also have this, which will show the temperature. It has dropped a little bit. Oh, it's dropping again because I've lifted it out now. But yeah, so we've got this little temperature duck as well. Oh wow. Also, I can't believe it'd be the only mum that does this. Okay, am I going to get completely soaked? Most likely. Oh dear Lord. Oh wow. Love that. Why is the mirror on your head? My little baby. But we're not crawling away right now. I know, you need to put your arm in. Ready? Stand up. Stand up. Yeah. Steady, steady. Hold steady. Go. Put it down. That's it. And not helping, are you? What are you doing? Don't pull my necklace. I see you. You stand there. Your fluffy hair. And I tidy up. Okay, let's not do that. Let's go. Okay, this is reality for you. I'm doing her bottle and she just cries at me. And I am like, I can't do any quicker. So she has a full bottle, but doesn't always finish it. Alright. It's okay. Right, whoops. Okay, where are we going? Just being clingy. Okay, normally we would have time for her to have a little play, but only time for story time tonight. Yeah? We just thought story and then bed. Gruffalo, where are you? Gruffalo, where are you? Is that you strolling through the deep dark wood? Look here, move it with your hand. No, that's a mouse. Is that you in a treetop house? No, that's Owl. Is that you in a log pile house? Ready? No, that's a snake. But who's that walking through the trees? Why didn't you know? It's the Gruffalo. Oh yeah, it's the Gruffalo. I can see 2 furry ears. Is that the cutest little person ever? No, that's just Bunny. I can see a curly pink tail. Is that the cutest little person ever? No, that's Mouse. She's cute, but not the cutest. I can see a soft fluffy feather. Is that the cutest little person ever? Turn it. Good girl. No, that's just Owl. I can see a lovely orange tail. Is that the cutest little person ever? Clever girl. She's doing it by herself. No, that's Squirrel. Still not the cutest. I can see 2 beautiful eyes and a super cute little nose. Is that the cutest little person ever? There's a mirror. You're the cutest little person ever. Is that Ottilie? Oh yeah. They are very cute little books and I would highly recommend, because they are material. Oh, she's going to try and steal my camera. They are material little Ottilie. This is reality right here. And the same with the Gruffalo one. So yeah, highly recommend. Okay, it's bedtime now. Okay, we then come upstairs and she has her bottle in her little chair. And then nappy change and a bedtime. Tilly. Okay. It's okay. Need to plug the monitor in. Okay. All right. Literally just said goodnight. She'd already rolled over. Oh, and she's standing up. Fabulous. How long does like a sleep regression situation last for? Because this is like nearly every night at the moment. It's quite draining. Sometimes she'll fight asleep for about an hour. An hour. Never know what to do. I kind of just go in and lie her down again, but am I meant to be doing that? I don't know. I've been in maybe 5 times now. 5 times. Okay, it's probably not even been a minute, but I think this has been the longest she's been lying down and not straight away stood up and started crying. So, fingers crossed. I've given Cowpole now because she's definitely teething, but I haven't given her anything all day. Just because she's been okay with it. But maybe now it's night time. I know it's sometimes worse in the evenings for them, so I just thought I'll give Cowpole. It can take the edge off if that's the issue, and hopefully we get a good night. But yeah, just a waiting game now to see if she actually goes to sleep. Hopefully you can hear all of these videos. Oh my god, I'm used to WhatsApp. Hopefully you can hear all of these videos because obviously I am slightly whispering because I am only next door to her, so she can definitely hear me. But yeah, it's so draining. Like the fighting sleep is probably one of the hardest parts, I would say, of parenting. Like I don't think I really struggle with a lot. And that's not me being like, oh, an amazing mum, you know, that's not me being like that, but I think one of the hardest things I do struggle with is when she fights sleep, and especially when it's like an hour or so, or if she's awake for like 2 hours in the night. I do think that is probably the thing I struggle with most, or her moaning. But yeah, because quite often people say like, oh, do you know, is it really hard on your own? I would say the things that I don't find it harder being on my own. I mean, I don't know any different, so for me, I don't know. I don't know if it's hard being on my own because I don't know what it's like. Obviously, I'd know that it would be easier having somebody there to help you, but I don't find the day-to-day jobs and like parenting, so to speak, hard. It's just the anxiety at the beginning with stuff, and I still have that occasionally, so the anxiety part is sometimes quite tough. But the actual parenting, I don't find hard. I think it's the moaning. Is when they've got their moaning days. That's when it's tough, or when they're fighting sleep. They are the two things. But yeah, just because I get asked it a lot. Those that are potentially thinking of going into solo parenting. So if you're watching it, go for it. You can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And it was the best decision I ever made, like hands down. So yeah, you won't, I promise you, you will not have regrets if you're debating going into solo parenting. I would sometimes say it's easier being a solo parent because obviously there are times where I think, oh my god, I wish I just had like 2 minutes break because she's moaning so much, I can't pass it to anyone else. There's nobody coming home in the evening, there's nobody to cook dinner, there's nobody to help with housework whilst also parenting. So yeah, obviously it's harder being on your own, but you manage it and you find your own ways to manage it. And so I wouldn't say it's hard because you don't know any different, if that makes sense. But what was I just going to say? I've lost like my train of thought now. I can't remember. Oh my gosh, where was I going with that? Okay, scrap that. I've remembered. I was going to say, obviously, you don't get the extra help or the 2 minutes break that you sometimes need, that often couples will get when, even if the partner's working all day, they're back in the evening, you'll get that little break, whether they do bath time or they help with the housework or they cook dinner. Obviously you don't get that as a solo parent, but you make it work and you don't know what you're missing because you've never had it. Single parenting is perhaps a little bit different because you might have had it at the beginning when you first had your child and then you got used to that, so then you struggle. But when you've chosen to do it on your own, you don't know any different. So you make things work for you. And yeah, so 100% do it if you're debating it and you're watching this and unsure, or you're watching this and you're already in the journey but haven't had your baby, or you're in the newborn stages and thinking, oh my goodness, trust me, it gets easier. And although I would really say that newborn days are probably easier than some of the times now, but but the other thing I was going to say is, oh my goodness, I forgot it again. What's wrong with my brain? Oh yeah, because you're being on your own, sometimes it's actually the part that's easier being on your own is that you don't have the influence of another person. So you don't have, it's your rules. So it's how you want to parent. There's nobody else. There's nobody to tell you what to do. People can tell you what to do. Family members can tell you what to do, but you don't have to listen because it's not their child. People can offer advice. You can ask people for advice, but you don't actually have somebody else like who you're having to listen to, because it's, you know, it's a 50-50 parenting when you're a couple. And yeah, so you don't have that other opinion, or I don't want to do it like that, or I think we should do it like this. You can listen, you can get advice, you can ask for advice, but at the end of the day, if you're a solo parent, it's all on you and it's your decision at the end of the day. So I think that sometimes makes it easier because you have nobody else to basically tell you how to parent or decide how to parent. So yeah, that was my little rambling session for today's video. She's asleep, but now this is my reality. Oh man, tidy up time. Okay, it's looking better. I can't find, I mean, it's still a bit of a mess, but it's more organised. I can't find the heart for that, but yeah, it's tidy enough for now. Okay, right, tidy up is done. Oshley fell asleep just before 7:30, so she was fighting it for a little bit, for about 15 minutes, so it wasn't too bad compared to what it has been. She did, however, wake up about 10 minutes later, which I don't really know why. She just woke up and cried, but then as soon as I kind of moved her, because she was at the top, like hitting her head on the cot, so I don't know if that was disturbing her and she couldn't figure out how to get out of that position, don't know. I moved her and she was then asleep within like a minute, and she stayed asleep, thankfully. So yeah, I can now have some dinner because I didn't eat with her earlier and relax. So that is our evening routine. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bit of reality for you there. But it's always good when someone's just realistic and shows every part of their evening and not just the positives and, you know, baby's asleep within 2 minutes, because it doesn't always happen like that. That's the reality. And yeah, normally she sleeps 12 hours. Recently she hasn't been, so it depends on what's going on with them, and you never know. So I thought, even though that's not our norm, that she doesn't normally fight sleep, she's normally asleep within a minute, and she also will normally sleep through, but she hasn't been at the moment. So yeah, realistic night there for you, evening routine. and I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, because it really helps. And I will see you, what day is this? This will be posted Thursday, so I will see you Sunday for our Sunday diaries, which is a little bit more busy this week, but yeah, hope you enjoy, and I will see you then.